to this Guild Wars Let's Play. Your Sambo, Seraphis, and joining us here in the Temple of Ages, as always, is Her Royal Highness the Queen of Ascalon, the Twitch Witch, none other than Regina J. Lacerta. How are you this evening, my lady?
I am very well. How are you, sir?
I'm not too bad. You know what? It's been winter. Winter is coming. I just thought I'd say that. It's something that Tallahassee...
Coming?
Yep.
Did you feel the temperature it was last night? It was the coldest night in May in like recorded history or in 4 years or something like that.
In all time, it was the... No, okay, I'm exaggerating now. Look, I must admit, it was freezing. I mean, today was one of those kind of crisp winter days. It's not actually... Hang on. Okay, let's start again. Is it actually winter yet? It's not, is it, by the letter of the law?
No, sir.
Okay.
So sir. It is autumn.
Autumn, right, okay. So, I mean, you know, there are some lovely days in autumn, and I'm sure, by the way, welcome to you guys to this episode. I'm sure wherever you're watching this episode from, wherever in the world you are, you know, autumn will be the same for you. It's that kind of, you get those long, I guess, golden days, Reggie, you know, where, because the leaves are falling and they're all golden, and you get the long shadows, and today we had one of those days where, you're absolutely right, it was freezing cold, but it was also crisp and sunny, because there were no clouds in the sky.
It was.
Yeah, so it's like a typical autumn day. And in fact, do you know what it reminded me of? Every time I walk out, because where I live, it's like a boulevard, like a massive big boulevard, and there's trees all the way down the centre of the road either side of it, and it's a big like 6-lane road. But come autumn, all the leaves fall off the trees and it's all golden. So can you imagine what it reminds me of every single time I walk outside my house in autumn? I'll give you one guess. Go on.
Pre-searing Ascalon.
Oh, man, she gets it. She got it in one. I was really hoping to catch you off guard then. Unbelievable. But you're right, it is. And it's probably quite sad, isn't it, that I step outside and go, oh, I feel like I'm like at home in my virtual world in Ascalon.
It sounds nice.
Well, I don't think normal people probably do that, but I don't know, it puts me in a good mood. Because, you know, thinking about Guild Wars puts me in a good mood, and of course pre-searing always puts me in a good mood. So that's what autumn always reminds me of. And you know what, back in New Zealand, oh, you're going to hate this one, Reggie, because it's New Zealand and it's WoW, all in the same thing. So, are you going to love this one. Back in New Zealand, whenever I used to go skiing, which used to be like 45 minutes from my house, we'd be on a mountain with beautiful powder snow, it always reminded me of like WoW. Like all the snow zones in WoW. I think I've got a problem. Everything in real life just isn't it meant to be the other way around? Shouldn't like an in-game world remind me of a real place rather than the other way around? And I think it goes hand in hand with the fact that I honestly believe I would be able to navigate my way around at least half a dozen virtual worlds to the meter. Like I know where most things are, more than I could actually navigate my way around in real life. Do you think I need to go get therapy or something?
You're not in therapy already? Oh, man.
Oh, boy. You know what? It's useless talking to this woman, folks. It is useless. No sympathy whatsoever. Good Lord. Do you know what? Now, speaking of sympathy, I hopefully think you're going to give me some, because I was looking through my bags just before we started filming.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, exactly. Snowball's chance in hell of that ever happening. I've blimmin' well got full bags. And this is the crazy thing, like they're full because all of our wonderful viewers keep giving me lovely gifts, just like they give you, although they've clearly got rocks in their head for doing that. But anyway, my bags are full of little companion pets. I don't know if you guys can see as I'm tabbing through it here on the YouTube video, but lots of little companions, like I've got, you know, miniature Koss and miniature Raptor and Jade Armor, and, you know, the list goes on. And I love getting these, don't get me wrong, but I've got a problem because they've filled up my bags, and I
just
wish...
put them in storage.
Yeah, right. Okay, yep. So what I was going to say, everybody, was that
My Lord.
I have to go and put them in storage, because that's exactly...
Oh, no, boo-hoo. I've got to walk 5 meters to go to the storage.
This woman is incorrigible. I tell you, folks, it's an uphill battle every... Okay, I'm lost. I can't... Where's the storage? I'm holding down my Alt key. Oh, there it is. Okay. Do you know what? It's funny. I think I actually feel tired running around. Can you imagine if I had to run this far in real life? I'd probably keel over and die. All right, so first things first, let's get rid of all my stuff.
You can just see you have your hands on your knees and you'd be going...
Yeah. Hey, I do that when I just go out to the kitchen to get a cup of tea. All right, show me my storage account. Here we go. Oh no, I've got another problem. Oh.
What's your problem?
Oh, man. Okay, this is all your fault. This is totally your fault because you told me to come here. You told me I'd be able to get rid of my inventory and my storage is full.
What is it now, Suki Lala?
What? No, it is. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 tabs are full. Now what am I supposed to do?
You've only got 4 tabs.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've got an anniversary storage one, and that's full as well. And I've got a material storage one, but effectively, 1, 2, 3. Why? What's wrong with that?
Well, because I've got 6 tabs plus the material storage.
No, there's only 4.
And they're all pretty much full.
No, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
It's labelled.
You might have to actually suck it up, princess.
Yeah.
You need to go shopping.
What do you mean shopping? What, to a vendor?
Real life shopping. No. Look, okay, storage is good as long as you're willing to pick and choose what you keep. Now, I know you're not willing to do that.
No, do you know what? It's the worst part of the game. It's not just Guild Wars. It's any game. Like, if I pick something up, for some reason it has sentimental value, unless it's like a grey item, I just think to myself, oh, that's nice because, that was what we got when we were running around with Reggie and Alt, or, oh, Myth gave me that pet, or whatever. So, I very rarely... Are you saying I'm a hoarder?
So if you're going to be a hoarder...
She didn't... Oh, you're a horrible witch. Yes, if I'm going to be a hoarder, which I may be. I'm not saying I am, but I might, yes.
Look, I am not the first one to say that you have to spend money to play this game.
No.
However, someone like you should probably think about spending money to play this game, because if you're going to keep everything, you're going to need more storage than the account gives you. Now, it's not necessary to have the storage because it means that, it is very playable to do it on the storage that's given to you as the basic part of the game. But, if you're going to be a hoarder, then
okay. So
just go to the store. You're not paying a monthly subscription.
No, I know, and that's the thing. I mean, we get very good value for money out of Guild Wars, and I'll admit that.
We do.
Definitely the first. But I also like to support game. But you're right. I mean, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs, if you include anniversary. And let's face it, these are 5 bytes. So that's 5 lots. So that's 100 slots, right? I guess you're right. If you are a little bit ruthless and you're not a hoarder like me, that is probably going to be more than enough. So it's not like ArenaNet are saying, we're going to deliberately give you a little amount of storage so you have to come spend in the shop, right? It's nothing like that at all.
No, it's a perfectly functional amount of storage. However, if you are keeping things for sentiment's sake, then, you do have to contemplate.
Oh, God, she's turned into Sambo. Hi, Sambo. How's it going? Oh, dear. This woman is unstoppable. All right, Reggie, I give in. Okay, so let's say I've run out of storage, perhaps. I'm not saying that I have, but just in case I ever did, and yes, okay, I've run out of storage. What do I have to... How do I get to a shop? I mean, is there a merchant in here that I can buy it from?
No, next to the Xunlai Chest, fortunately in this outpost there is a Xunlai agent. Just chat to the Xunlai agent and she will offer to take you to
this woman here?
The shop.
This one? Okay, hang on. Show me my storage account. Guild Wars in-game store. Well, how's that? I didn't even know. Look at you doing your breakdancing in the background there. Okay, so Guild Wars in-game store. This option logs you out of your character and connects you to the in-game store. To return to your character selection screen... okay, so this is going to take me... Oh, okay, well, let's hit OK. And there's the character selection. Oh, and it's gone. And oh, my lord. Okay, so I don't have to actually log out of the game to go to the shop. No wonder you're always in the shop. Gosh, that's terrible. That's dangerous, because if it's only a button click away for you, how have you got any money left?
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. Good answer. Okay, well look, seeing as you're the expert in the store here, we're staring at a page. You're going to have to help me through it here. I'm staring at a page and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's got 5 boxes of Guild Wars, and then underneath that it's got a whole bunch of things. It's got mercenary heroes, makeover packs, extra characters. What happens if I click on one of the box? Can I click on a box? One of the Guild Wars games? Or is that's not going to buy. Okay, anyway, we'll do it. Here we are. Guild Wars. Okay, so it's brought up another window. So here you go, folks. So you can see it says here already purchased, and that makes sense, of course, because I've already got all 3 expansions and the Game of the Year edition. I'm just clicking on these. Hey, do you know what's really cool about this store, Reggie? Is when you click on the Factions one, for example, it plays the Factions music in the background, and then when you click on Nightfall, yep, there it is. It's the Nightfall music, and of course, the original one plays the original. That's
and it's
really
the little
cool.
touches that make this game so good.
Oh, I know, it's awesome. All right, so I guess then this makes it really easy. If you only owned the first part like this, then any of our viewers could just come into the store here and say, oh, look, I've been watching Reggie's Twitch live stream on Nightfall. I want to buy that. So you could click on Nightfall here, and where mine says already purchased, you'd just be able to buy it. Like there'd be a button there to buy it directly into the game? Is that how it works?
I haven't actually done game purchases through the store, but I make the assumption that it's that easy.
Wow. Okay. Well, actually, look at this. It says it down the bottom here. Here we go. Items purchased from the store will be directly added to the Guild Wars account used to log into the store. This process is digital, so no software will be shipped. Okay, well that makes perfect sense. So it will just add it straight to my account. I don't have to go anywhere or do anything. And I noticed up the top here, Reggie, you can even use PayPal. So that's pretty good because I like using PayPal to pay my stuff. Okay, so that's not what I want though. That's the products. I see up the top there's a category called upgrades. Oh, I see what this is. This is where you come. Here we are. Costumes. Is this where you go shopping for your costumes?
It might be.
It might be, she says. What a load of rot. This is I bet you spend more time in here than you do in the blooming game. Okay, so I can see. Oh, this is you. Here we are. Ravenheart Witchwear costume. I presume you've already got that to match your real life witch costume.
Oh, duh.
Yeah, duh. So this is very cool, and it says here, this is an interesting point, folks. And by the way, before we go on, can I just say that neither Reggie nor I are being paid or anything to advertise the store. This is just us having a look at it, by the way. We're not in touch with ArenaNet like that. We would never do anything like that. We're just interested because we've never shown the store, and Reggie, I think you keep giving me heaps because I keep promising to come in here, don't I?
You do.
And, well, look,
and
I'm
you
living
must
up
start
to that.
keeping your promises.
Well, I'm keeping
Not just
it
to
now.
me, but to all your viewers.
No, I'm keeping my promises. Okay, maybe it has taken like a year, but I'm here. Yeah, anyway. So it says here, once purchased, any character on your account can speak to the costume maker to receive their own Ravenheart Witchwear costume. You're going to have to explain that to me. What do you mean speak to the costume maker? Is that someone in the game?
There is. There's usually, in your bigger outposts, there's a costume maker, and you'll be able to talk to him and for no cost be able to get a costume on that character. It comes in a default colour. So you'll have to actually go and buy it if you want it sort of, customized a bit. But they're not in every outpost. I think the first outpost that you find them in post-searing is Lion's Arch.
Oh, okay, so the big ones.
Wrong.
Yeah, right.
I'll be corrected if I'm wrong. But I think there is one in pre-searing Ascalon, but then you don't sort of get it again until Lion's Arch, and they're dotted around.
Okay,
so
all right.
It's sort of a little bit special.
So is that because your lovely dress that I like is pink. So when you bought it, was it just not pink? Was it white or something?
I think the one you're talking about was actually black.
Oh wow!
But it's sort of black with a green grading, so it actually looks quite nice.
Okay, well, we're flicking through some of them here. We've got wedding outfits, we've got Melandru stuff, we've got Balthazar stuff, we've got formal attire, a dapper. Oh, look at that dapper tuxedo. You know who that reminds me of straight away? Mithrin. Hello, Myth, if you're watching.
Yeah.
They might as well rename this to the Myth tuxedo, if you ask me. Mad King's court costume. Oh man, look at that. The Lich costume. That looks awesome. Red and black. Oh, it's my favourite. It's the white mantle. Oh man, do you know what? I'm glad that I haven't been in here before. There's Grenth as well, because I could go nuts in here. Okay, look, so that's the costumes, but there's a whole bunch of stuff here more. Like, if I keep scrolling down, it's got a makeover pack. What's a makeover pack, Reggie?
Well, that's if you don't like the appearance of your toon. You can give them a makeover. Like new hairdo, nose job, bit of rhinoplasty. Change the contacts.
So it's like going to a Hollywood Boulevard plastic surgeon. What is, I mean, there's a makeover pack, which I assume there is things like your hairstyle, your hair colour, your face, your skin, all that sort of stuff. But what's an extreme makeover then? Is that so you can like completely change everything about your character?
I think that would be a bit more of a nip and tuck kind of makeover.
Oh, okay. Yep, say no more. Say no more. So, going from one side to the other.
Or add something.
Yeah, right.
Yes, flip a coin makeover. Thank
you for that visual description there, Regina J. Lacerta. Never going to be able to close my eyes ever again. Okay, so we'll move right along from that one. We've got one here called the character name change. So that's good to know you can actually change your name. That's awesome. We've got a pet unlock pack. Now, what's this? Oh, Reggie. Get full access to 26 pets, including every possible evolution for use in PvP and PvE. Never fight alone. So, okay, I like this because what it's saying is we're going to give you a choice, right? If you can't be bothered leveling it all up, you can actually just buy it. Is that basically what it's saying?
I haven't used that one, but yeah, that's kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah, I think so. We've got a bonus mission pack, and that looks like play through 4 pivotal moments in Guild Wars history and earn some of the best looking gear in the game. And there's a picture there of the Char with young Gwen, so that's very cool. Now, extra character slots, that's always handy. You know what, I could do with some more of them. We've got a Guild Wars 2008 upgrade where you get the Fire Imp, which is cool. And then I knew about these. We've got all the skill packs, so you can buy a core skill unlock pack, a prophecies unlock, a factions and a nightfall, and an Eye of the North skill unlock pack. So that's pretty cool as well. We've got a PvP access kit. This goes on and on. PvP item unlock pack. Got more costumes here. Okay, I must say that the store is pretty comprehensive, but of course what I want is, here we go. Alright, so is this what I want? Xunlai storage pane. This item adds a single pane, i.e. 20 slots, of storage to your in-game Xunlai storage chest. The pane is account based and will be accessible to all characters on the same account. And okay, so it's that simple. So I'm not going to do this on film, of course, because that would mean I'd have to put in my credit card or PayPal details. But presumably, Reggie, if I just click add to cart, I'd then be able to go check it out and buy it here in the store, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that is awesome. I like it. Well, look, thanks for reminding us to come in here and have a look. And folks, again, it is completely unnecessary. You do not have to buy anything in the game. ArenaNet don't make their game like that. Once you've bought it, you don't have to pay a sub, and you're off. All of this stuff is basically fluff, I guess, is a good way of putting it, or options. If you don't want to grind out some of the skills, you can just go and buy them. It doesn't give you an advantage over anybody, and it's just completely optional, and you get a good fuzzy warm feeling. Of course, that's a feeling that Reggie would never feel inside her heart, but for the rest of us, a nice warm fuzzy feeling that you're doing some good and contributing to the game even more. So good stuff. Alright, well, I'm going to exit out of here for now. Now we know about it. But Reggie, I'm just staring at my character select screen here, and I've got a character here who is a dervish elementalist. And you know what? We've never shown off the Hall of Monuments, have we? Because we've got Guild Wars 2 coming up, and were we talking about it last week? We were saying, hang on, there's a bunch of titles and there's a whole bunch of stuff where, explaining to folk how if you do stuff here in Guild Wars 1, it actually means something in Guild Wars 2, and the link between the two of them is the Hall of Monuments. Now, have we ever been to the Hall of Monuments on our Let's Play?
No, we haven't.
Well, look, I've actually got a character here. One of them's in, let's see, Boreal Station. I've got another one in Eye of the North. One of these is going to have a Hall of Monuments. Have you got a character with a Hall of Monuments?
I do. In Eye of the North, Hall of Monuments is sort of next door to Eye of the North, so...
Oh. Well,
meet me in Hall of Monuments.
Well, yeah,
Eye of the North.
Yeah, do you reckon? Why don't we show folk what it's like in case they haven't seen it? I reckon that's a good idea. So are you already there?
I am.
All right, look, I'm just going to dive in. Here we go, folks. So we're really giving you a treat this week. seeing some Eye of the North content. Now, the last time we were here, Reggie, would have been with Alt, I think. Who was with us when we did our Christmas stuff?
For the Christmas special. Yeah.
That was awesome. I really enjoyed that. Here we go. We're in Eye of the North, the outpost called Eye of the North. Now, let's hold down our control and see if we can see the Wicked Witch herself. Are you in Eye of the North or are you in Boreal?
I am in Eye of the North. Which district are you in, sir?
Oh, no, here you go.
Oh,
here
there you are.
I've found... Oh, look at this, folks. Will you look at this? Do you know how I found you? I found you because all I saw was a witch. It's a witch. So look, this is, folks.
Purple witch.
This is the purple witch. This is Regina J. Lacerta in her native costume, of course, and it has to be purple. And this is where she feels most at home in her witchy poo outfit. In fact, you know what? This is what you look like in real life, Reggie.
Yeah. Minus the broomstick, but yeah.
Oh, classic. There you go, folks. A rare look at one of Reggie's other characters. Do you know what? Got to say, for as much shtick as we give you, that's a great looking character. So tell us about this. What is... So Reggie Lacerta, she looks like she's an elementalist ranger. Where is this one of your earliest characters, or is this a favourite?
This is the original and the favourite.
Oh, really?
I've had her for 7 years now.
Wow, that is cool.
And she's. I'm currently in the process of trying to re-skill her, so change her secondary profession.
Oh, from ranger.
Yes.
Good Lord,
because
what are you going to change
now
it
that
to?
I have another ranger? Well, I'm thinking a necromancer.
Oh, yeah, that would...
I think elementalist necromancer could be a good combination.
Definitely.
On this character, the rangers never completely gelled with me.
Right. Unlike our normal Let's Play character.
I'm really liking that combination on the Let's Play, having the ranger as a primary profession, but I'm finding it's a secondary profession that's not working for me.
Oh, well, there you go. And, of course, that's one of the great things about Guild Wars is you can do that. You can completely change it if you so wish. Well, again, I must say...
I've had to get to a certain part in the game to be able to do it, but I have reached that part of the game and...
Yeah, I mean...
Yes, I have the option if I wish to take it.
Yeah, and it's not like they hand it to you on a plate, like you say, but at least the option is there.
No.
Well, look, okay, let's have a look at the map. So, indeed, if we zoom out... No, I can't. Yes, I can. Here we are. Zoom out. You can see I'm right up the top here in the Eye of the North. And, in fact, we can see on the map, Reggie, it's marked Hall of Monuments. So, I'm guessing it's near... Do you want to lead us there? Now, by the way, before we go into the Hall of Monuments, how does this work? Because I'm in a party with you. Well, actually, no, I'm not in a party with you. Now, let's add you. There you go.
No,
Invite
and this
you.
is what I was going to say. If I accept an invite from you, we go into your Hall of Monuments. If you accept an invite from me, we go into my Hall of Monuments.
Oh, really? So hang on. So that means that anything you've got in there that you want, so you can show it off. In other words, so you can share your accolades with other players.
Yes.
See, that's the great thing about it. And then from what we understand, all of these things will be available, or at least mean something and translate something in Guild Wars 2, right?
Yes.
All right.
That's what we're being led to believe.
Okay, well, hang on. I'm going to leave. You invite me, because I think we should go and have a look at your... Now, I'm just warning you, by the way...
No, I think yours would be more impressive.
Oh, really? Okay, there we go. Well, look, mine is pretty rubbish, to be honest. I mean, I've not done much. Come, walk this way, Witchy Poo. Come on. Hop on your broom.
Okay, I'll walk this way.
Oh, she is! She's doing the moonwalk! Walk this way! You're a ridiculous woman, you are. Here's the Hall of Monuments. So if I go in here, you're saying...
I bounce off you, sir.
Are you saying that you're going to be dragged in here with me?
Yes.
Okay, so it's classed as a explorable area because...
It is an explorable area, yes.
We've got our weapons out, and you've got your doggy dog.
And you've got your hood on.
Yeah, and I've got my hood. And hey, look, stop right there. We need to have a zoom-in close-up of... Look at that bow, folks. Oh, get out of the way, pup. There we are. Tell us about that bow, because that is outstanding. Oh, my God, where did you get the whiz? What is that bow?
Well, this I actually got as a random drop in the explorable area. It's a gold item, and it's called Poisonous Bramble Longbow of Defense. It's got piercing damage 15 to 28, requires 11 marksmanship, so it does require quite a high level of marksmanship. It has the inscription "Show me the money," so it actually has an improved sale value.
Show me the money!
Yeah, and it also lengthens poison duration on foes by 33%, which is pretty cool, and it adds 4 to my armor.
That's a bow and a half. Gotta say. By the way,
and it's dyeable.
Yeah, I was going to say, surely it didn't come purple. Do you know what? Just interrupt here. We've got a message from Miss Caffeine here. And they say, hey guys, just thought I'd stop by and say hi before heading off to work. I'm going to say, hi. There we are. Always nice to hear from Miss Caffeine. And you know what? Hopefully they're going to join us in next week's episode, by the way, Reggie, along with Alt. I hope it's going to be fun, but more about that later. So, okay, here we are in the Hall of Monuments. Now, that's a bit of a misleading term when it comes to my hall, because mine's really the Hall of Monument, like singular.
Well, you've got, you've got one tapestry, I've got one tapestry, but you've got a different tapestry than I have.
Right, well, you can see it, folks. If you're wondering what we're talking about, how this works is if I pan around the room here, you'll see a whole bunch of blank walls, right? So you can just see ordinary old walls, except when we get to right between Reggie and I, there is a tapestry that she's speaking of. It's actually swaying in the breeze there, hanging down from the ceiling, and that looks like it's got all my heroes on it, Reggie. Like it's got Koss in the middle there. I can see everyone. So actually, let's run over and have a look, because how it works...
Yeah, we actually think about it in sort of a Lord of the Rings content, and yes, I'm using Lord of the Rings as an example.
Oh my God.
It's actually called the Fellowship Monument. Now think about Fellowship of the Rings, and they had all their, their friends who came along in battle and fought beside each other.
Well, that's pretty cool, because you can see it, when you hover over this little stand here, it actually says Fellowship, and you can, of course, click on this, and it says, the world is comprised of small creatures, small loyalties, small stories. They trust in their heroes, fight by their sides, join in their glories, never forsaken. Statues of the favourite companions of my character belong here. And I can click on a button which says examine the monument to friendship, and it says the companions of my character belong here. So basically, I've got this, I picked up this tapestry for achieving stuff in the game, and that's activated this. I know for a fact that in order to have my heroes standing here, which they would be up on that little stage there, I have to upgrade my heroes, don't I? Which I've done on none of them, by the way. But that's
sounds a bit like me.
Yeah, but that's how you'd actually get them to appear up there, isn't it? Like, for example, if we go over here, folks, look at this. This is called Devotion, and if we click on this, it says the miniatures collected by me belong here. Now, it says, if I click on it right now, the monument looks empty. A tapestry covering the wall behind it would make it seem more complete. So, in other words, even though we know that I've got lots of miniatures, right? Like, I mean, that's the reason my bags were full on my Let's Play character. But I can't put any of them up here until I get the tapestry, right?
That's right. And there are certain quests to get the tapestries. And basically, it's not as easy as just doing a quest and getting a tapestry. Usually it'll take you to a certain point in the game, and you have to do sort of offshoot quests to then be able to complete part of the quest.
Oh, right, so again, they're not handing it to you on a plate. Okay, so in other words...
No.
So if you get... And by the way, we've got NPCs in here we can talk to as well. And Gwen is down there. There's Gwen. Hey, Gwen. Although, you know what? I'm not actually going to go down there because that's a bit of a spoiler, isn't it, actually?
Don't talk to Gwen. Don't talk to Gwen.
No, we won't do that. Oh, God, I've started a conversation. All right, now let's have a look here.
Just press Control-Shift-H and you won't see the conversation.
Oh, right, okay. Goodbye. We've got one here called Vela, and it says, if I examine this, the monument looks empty. A tapestry covering the wall behind it would make it seem more complete, and this is where we would see the weapons. So this is where look at that. There's a whole bunch of empty weapon stands. Again, just because I have epic weapons doesn't mean that I can automatically set them up here. I actually have to go and, again, research and find out the tasks that I have to perform in order to get the tapestry, which basically unlocks this area. Then I can start putting my collected weapons in there. Is that right? Is that a good way of describing it?
Pretty much.
Okay,
yeah.
So we could go all around here. It's the same thing for everything, folks. So for example, resilience here, this is where the armor of mine I'd be able to show off. And again, it's a great thing because I'd be able to bring someone like Reggie or any of you guys in here with me and show off all of my collections.
Now this one's a little bit different.
Yeah. Explain this. This says, I have not yet achieved the kind of a big deal title. What's that? Kind
of a big deal title is a title that I would love to have.
Right.
It's if you go to your tab, your hero tab, and go to the titles, you can see that some titles have little boxes in front of them.
Oh, yeah,
and
little
others
ticks.
are blank, and they're sort of, So if there's a box next to it, it means you have achieved that title in at least its basic form. Now, kind of a big deal title is if you actually max out 5 of those titles.
Ouch.
So just achieving a title does not mean it's maxed out. There are certain levels.
So in order to get this...
That's called kind of a big deal.
It is kind of a big deal. 5 titles. Oh, my Lord. All right, well, it's definitely something to work towards. But, boy, I'd love to be able to show that one.
5 titles maxed out. I have 5 titles on this character, but I don't have 5 titles maxed out.
Ah, right. Okay, so, yeah. Right, so in other words, you'd think, I need 5... but you need them maxed. So now, by the way, we're running out of time as always. Gosh, it goes so fast when we're in Guild Wars. We love it. There's so much to this game that we haven't explored. I mean, I love this area, by the way. I love it in here. And I think the whole idea of it is fantastic for 2 reasons. 1, you get to show off your accolades to your friends and fellow guild members. And number 2, this stuff carries over into Guild Wars 2, which makes, gives all of your efforts in Guild Wars 1 meaning in Guild Wars 2 rather than just discarding them all. I mean, you think about it, 7 years of hard work, and if, like most games, it would just be poof, gone. Like, so what? You have to start anew. But the fact that there's like legacy of all of that hard work available in the new game and connecting the two, like I said, I think that's also showing a great deal of respect for players from ArenaNet. So that's awesome. Well, look, thank you very much, Reggie. It's something, I think going to the shop and coming to the Hall of Monuments is something that we've been promising to do for a very long time. So I'm glad we kind of did that. And sorry there wasn't much action in this episode, folks, but I can guarantee you that next week there will be. Because, Reggie, what's in store for next week's episode?
Next week, I believe we're going to be attempting the Villainy of Galrath.
The Villainy of Galrath. And if we have a look at our quest log, oh no, of course we're not on our Let's Play characters, but if I was, we'd have a look in there. This is the one that is, sort of basically renowned as being difficult, and this is the one that we are absolutely, and by the way, they've already agreed, roping in Miss Kathleen, we've got Vicky Flair, we've got Ultra and Alt, maybe also Myth might come along and help us as well. We are going to finally run that with our good friends, our good Let's Play friends, and you know what, I can't wait. So definitely, folks, tune in for next week's one. It's going to be non-stop action and hilarity, and I may die once or twice, or my healing may be so awesome that it kills party members. I'm just letting you know that now ahead of time. So there you go, folks. We need to get out of here.
You make me laugh.
If you've got any more questions about the Hall of Monuments, ask us in the comments below, and we'll do our best to answer. I'm sure that someone like Myth might come in and help out as well. And of course, as always, a great resource for all these sort of things is the Guild Wars Wiki, and we'll pop a link to that down in the description below. So in the meantime, on behalf of my dervish self, and of course the purple witchy poo Regina J. Lacerta, so saying take care. Certainly hope you're having a great day wherever in the world you are. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.